righty, it's 12:30. Time to get our yoga on. Today is day 27 of our 30-day challenge. We are almost done with this version of the challenge. Let's get started. Can you believe it's already after Thanksgiving? Craziness. This year's gonna go, the rest of the year's gonna fly right on by. All right, let's equalize those feet, lift those toes, kind of get your hamstrings working in the back. Lift the toes a few times. Spread those toes out and grind them down into the ground. Lifting up onto the toes, press through the toes, through the ball of the foot. Work those toes the opposite direction. And the tops. Ooh, step on those toes. And the other foot. Ooh. Get some circulation going in the tops of those feet. Ooh. Grind it on in. Hands up above. Stretching tall. A few deep breaths here. Breathe into the belly. And start centering yourself for today's session. And hands to side. One more time, all the way up. Stretching tall. A little bit of a back bend this time. Breathing into the belly. Waking up that lower back. And back to neutral. Kick those hips out to the left. Nice side bend, stretching through the side body. Back to center and hips over to the other side. Woo. And back to center, dropping the arms forward, fold halfway down, flat back, gazing forward. Feel that stretch in the lower back. The hamstrings, pressing on the thighs. Deep breaths. And slowly rolling back up all the way. Hands overhead, stretching tall. Up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. And this time we're going to take our chair. Feet flat, stretches our calves, keeping your upper body nice and straight, elongated, strong, straight spine. Hold that chair, deepen it just a little bit. Woo! And all the way back up. Hands to the side, forward fold, halfway down, flat back. Gazing forward, pressing into those thighs. You go a little deeper than you did the first time. And drop the hands, drop the head. Woo. Feel the stretch in that upper body, upper back. Take that right shoulder to the left. Stretch it in diagonally. And the left shoulder diagonally. And rolling all the way back up. Hands overhead. Woo. Reaching high. And down into our chair. Be a little deeper this time. Making sure that you keep those heels grounded onto the floor. Great stretch for the calves. Great strength builder for the quads. And release, coming up. One more time, halfway forward, fold, flat back, pressing on those thighs. Be a little deeper. We're a little more comfortable this time. Amazing how the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments start adapting with repetition.
And drop the hands, drop the head. Reaching forward. And rolling all the way back up. Woo. And release. Roll those shoulders back. We're going to take our eagle pose. So ground yourself, right leg. Bring that left leg across and over. You can hold on to something, it's fine. Eventually we'll get that foot wrapped all the way around the calf. And add the arms. Whoop. You fall out of the pose, come right back in. Woo. I've got the walls beside me. Come right back in. Two more breaths. And release. Center yourself, find your balance on the left leg. Grind it down in. Find your eagle on the other side. You may notice one side is a little more wiggly than the other. And add the hands. Two more breaths. And release. Step it out, step it out. Now we're going to add the arms only. Right arm up, left arm up, and down into our chair. Chair with eagle arms. Eventually we'll have our eagle legs and our eagle arms together. And release. Hands overhead, finding the other side. Left arm on the bottom, right arm on the top. And sitting back down in our chair. Eventually we want the palms to be together. We're working on it. And release. Hands overhead, stretching tall. Tiny little back bend. Woo, feeling it in the abs today. Probably from that core we did yesterday. And back to neutral. Kick those hips out to the left. A little deeper this time. And back to center. Those hips out to the right. Little deeper. And back to center. Halfway forward, fold, flat back. Woo, see how much easier it is the fourth time. Nice. Starting to get a little bit lower, loosening that back up. Ooh, feels good. And rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders back. We're going to find our tree pose. So step it out, find your balance point on the right foot and find your tree for today. This feels good today. Two more breaths. And release. Center. And find your weight, find your balance on the left. And find your tree. Woo. If you fall out of the pose, come right back in. Two more breaths. And release. Step it out, step it out. Hands overhead, stretching tall. Whew. Back bend. Drop your head to the back this time. Gazing backwards and up. And back to neutral. Kick those hips out to the right. Deepest one yet. And back up. And to the other side. Deepest bend of the day. Feel that pull in the side body. And back to center. One more time. Halfway forward. Fold flat back. Gazing forward. Hands on the thighs. Pressing. 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 And drop the hands, drop the head. Woo. And let those hands come to the ground. Widen those feet out. And we are in a wide leg front forward fold. Woo. Let's walk those hands to the left, bend that left knee. Nice side lunge. Find that sweet spot with the hands. And lean forward just a little bit, putting some of the weight in your hands. And back. Walk the hands over to the other side. Bend that right knee. Nice deep lunge on the other side. Woo. And bring those hands to center. Walk them out, walk them out. And feet together, down dog. Woo. See how much closer you can get to the floor right off the bat. And we've done some other hamstring stretching poses before we get to our down dog. Amazing. Almost getting those heels all the way down. Woo. Hips high, shoulders and chest reaching for the floor. And drop that left knee, drop that right knee, toes together, knees apart. Child's pose. Ooh. Torso in between your knees, drop it as low as you can. Those sit bones close to your heels. And up on all fours. So we're going to leave that right leg there. Left leg comes back. And this time, we're going to bend that left leg. And grab that left ankle. There we go. Get it at the right angle. Woo. Stretching that quad. A little bit more. We're stretching the quad on one side, the hip flexor on the other. And release. Back on all fours, coming to the other side. Grab that left, the other left, your right foot. And find that sweet spot. You feel both of the stretches. Hip flexor here, quad on this side. And release, bringing that soles of the feet together in the front. Pull those feet as tight in as you can. Complete your energy circle here. You've got a full circuit, feet to feet. Energy is just continuously pouring through your body. Hands on thighs, pressing into the thighs. Leaning forward just a little bit. Make sure you've got that connection on the soles of the feet really well. Pressing against each other.
And release, come to easy seat. Woo. Hands to your knees. Close your eyes for just a second. Take a few deep breaths, close your eyes. Deep breaths, strong back. Clear your mind. Set your intentions for the rest of the day. And open your eyes, hands to heart. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for yoga day 27 of our 30-day challenge. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will just be a video, of course. So just be on the lookout for that. No live class tomorrow. And we'll see ya on the video. Bye.